Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Kelsey. This is episode 2 of my soup series, and today we are going to be making my spin on a Tuscan chicken soup. It's kind of a similar flavor profile to the zuppa Toscana at a very popular Italian restaurant, but this soup is a lovely hearty soup. It is so good. It's packed with so much flavor, so let's get into it. For this soup, you're gonna need some ground chicken. You'll need some heavy cream. If you wanna make this vegan or vegetarian, you could use like some plant-based ground meat, whatever you wanna do. And you could substitute the heavy cream. Instead of heavy cream, you could use some oat milk or any kind of nut milk. And this soup will turn out so good because I've made this vegan before. But ground chicken, heavy cream, some bone broth, I'm using some mushrooms, some potatoes, 1 onion, and a bag of kale. And these are the seasonings I'm using. I'm doing black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, seasoned salt, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. Okay, so the first step in making this Tuscan soup is to go ahead and heat a nice size pot with some olive oil or avocado oil, whatever oil you like to cook with. I'm using olive oil. I actually got this cute little thing off a TikTok shop to help control how much oil I'm using when I'm cooking, because those, like, that can like add up your calories a lot, the amount of oil. So I don't have that much oil at the bottom of my pan. Don't need that much, because the first thing I'm gonna do is ground up the I'm gonna cook the ground chicken. So that's the first step. And my pot is heated up. It's probably a little bit over medium. It's like medium high. I like to make sure that my meat is really small. So I'm just going in and like chopping it up really small with my spatula. And the next thing I'm gonna add are the onions and the mushrooms. And then I'm gonna add all the seasonings in there too. Alright, y'all, so the onions, the chicken, the ground chicken, and the mushrooms are cooked down. So now I'm gonna add all of my seasoning. And remember, I just add it until my grandma tells me to stop. So pepper, this is onion powder. This is garlic powder. I'm adding extra since I didn't add any garlic. This is Italian seasoning. And this is seasoned salt. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add my bone broth. And I'm going to add the entire thing. This is about 4 cups. Well, that's exactly 4 cups. Give it a nice little stir. And I'm actually gonna let this cook for a little bit, for about 3 minutes, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water and the potatoes in there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my potatoes. And I'm gonna cover this and let it cook for about 15 minutes. All right, y'all. So the soup has been cooking for about 15 minutes. So now I'm going to add the heavy cream and I'm gonna add the kale. I'm gonna add about a cup of this heavy cream to the soup. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the washed kale as well. And I'm gonna let this cook for another 15 to 20 minutes. All right, y'all, the soup has been cooking for about like a total of 45 minutes now. This is a really hearty soup. You see all that kale, potato. You're gonna get a mouthful of goodness in every bite, but it is officially done. Look at all that goodness. Yummy. And that is how I make my Tuscan chicken soup. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let me know if you try it. Let me know how it tastes for you in the comments. And let me know if you decide to do the vegan version. I might actually do a whole tutorial on how to do the vegan version later on in this soup series. But thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next video.